Hi guys, I've just plugged in the microphone in the room here. The room's quite chilly now. I've got the window open and an extension lead going through to the camera. Can anyone tell me if you can hear me, please? Oh, thanks, Jangut. Yeah, thank you for that. That's good. Yeah, so the room here, it's like 11 centigrade in the room because I have the window open and the extension lead running out into the garden to give us the footage. I'll change the camera. I'll try to change the camera view shortly. I've also got a weather station, a portable weather station out there, so I'm just trying to get some real temperature readings of what it's like outside. It shows snow for the day. Thank you, Eden Valley Adventures. That's good to know. Yeah, so I think the snow's hit the microphone on the camera, and I don't know what kind of damage that's caused. Never mind. The cameras don't cost too much. But for anyone that watches Exploring with Eden Valley Adventures, for anyone that watches Rano there, his camera, his 360 camera, had a problem with it. He's had to take it back. He'll probably explain that to you on his channel though. Okay, so that's Exploring with Eden Valley Adventures. Good one, Jangut. Yeah, the cabal. It makes you wonder. I better not say anything about certain companies. Yeah, like Pfizer. I'll slip that in. Okay. Why? Well, hi, man, Joe. How you doing? Why, man, Joe. He's over in the east coast there. That's where the camera's pointing at the minute. Camera is pointing east towards Wai Man Joe from Geordie Land. Okay, good to see you there, Wai Man. Yeah, we've not heard from Wai Man Joe for a while. Hope everything's alright over there on the east coast of the UK. Sorry about all the spelling mistakes and it's cold, yeah. Have you got snow, Joe? Has Joe got snow? That's just a question to everybody around the world. Is it snowing where you are, or is it warm and sunny? Let us know in the comments. There was Welsh drones out there. Have you got your drone up filming? If you've got snow, that is. Okay, can you fly in this, Welsh drones? That's another good channel, guys. If you want to have a look around Wales, Welsh drones. Got some great footage there on his from his drone. tell you something, my fingers are freezing. Yeah, still cold. I'm still having breakfast. I had a good night's sleep last night. It's one of the best I've had for a long time. Maybe the snow's blocking 5G coming down. I'd like to think. But yeah, I'm just having breakfast. What time is it, guys? It's 7 minutes past 12 here. So I didn't get up till oh boy, it was about 11:30 when I got up this morning. Straight into breakfast, and I'll be straight into dinner anytime. Anytime. As soon as Kath has dinner made. So she's busy in the kitchen cooking whatever. So it's Tuesday dinner time. Anybody in Hong Kong, I think it's 8 o'clock at night. And anyone in the US, in the Arizona area, it's, what will it be over there? What, 4 o'clock in the morning? 5 o'clock in the morning maybe. Okay, so you're just waking up over in Arizona. Wow, Jangut's just telling us all, yeah, in Malaysia, 12 minutes past 8 in the evening. Did you have a nice sunset? Was it a nice sunset in Malaysia there? In Maradi, Sarawak? How was the sunset? Okay, I'll go see what the weather station's doing, and I'll put that in front of the camera for you. Oh, that's great, Jangut. I thought it would be a nice sunset over there. Yeah, I know your weather's pretty warm. Yeah, I'd love to go back over. Anyway, we've got some more holidays booked this year, but it's mainly in the UK. Because in the UK, yeah, they're coming out with all this carbon tax, guys, and it's pushing the prices of everything up high. Air flight, just the cost for the flight has nearly doubled since last year, so that's pretty horrific. But we've got a hotel we stay at in Blackpool. It's owned by a Singaporean company, a company from Singapore. So that's very nice, and very nice food. The only thing is we don't have the warmth. So we'll be back there in March. And I think it's middle of the year we'll be over on the East Coast. Heartbeat Country. Yeah, there was a TV series in Yorkshire. There was a TV series called Heartbeat, and it's a big tourist attraction. And this is like, what, it'd be about 20 years ago when this was filmed, and it is still a big tourist attraction. And they've got the steam engines there, of course, as well as steam locos. Yeah, Django, I know. I've been watching over in Malaysia, Indonesia. I've been watching all the when you go into supermarkets and in the actual street markets. Yeah, prices have gone up. Absolutely disgraceful. That's the cabal for you, I think. Yeah. Next thing will be lockdowns again. They're talking about the X virus. Say no more. Yeah. We know what's going on, don't we? I'm going to check out if we can get a different camera view for you. You can see I've got a bench which I built myself there in the middle of the screen, and to the right of it, that's the pool filter and the heat exchanger for the swimming pool, which is normally right in the middle here in our view. Yeah, I wouldn't like to be jumping in a outdoor pool this time of year now with the snow. Yeah, it'd be very cold, but we do have a lot of cold swimmers over here. Yeah, wild swimmers. Yeah, Django, you want to keep away from the if you go to Dr. John Campbell on YouTube, have a listen to what he's saying. He actually lives in the same city that we do, and in fact he's not too far away from us, just a walk away. But Dr. John Campbell, have a look at him, check out what he's saying. It's in multi-languages, so you can read that in your own language as well. There are quite a few other doctors, but do your research on that. In the UK, these companies are being sued now. They've had the first successful lawsuit. So yeah, I think there's a lot of people are going to be, maybe a group lawsuit or something. I don't know, but early days for this yet. Suing these companies for the deaths and the damage, the injuries that the vaccines caused. They're all trying to keep it under cover. I have to be careful what I'm saying because YouTube's already given me a couple of strikes recently for trying to put out official figures, and they took them down. They didn't like the figures. So yeah. Yeah, okay, Django, thanks very much. Yeah, just spread the word. Yeah, have a listen to what he's saying. He's giving facts. He's had his channel taken down as well, but it's back up. So hopefully we'll get the truth out there. Now let's see if I can change the camera view for you. my fingers are freezing. Right, yeah, well, on the you've got the shed, and above the shed you can see the roof of another building, and there's a big row of seagulls on top of it. And maybe they're watching our garden for food. Should I put some food out for the seagulls? See what happens. See who comes for the food. What do you think? I still haven't had my breakfast. Yeah, I should stop talking and eat my breakfast. Yeah, I'm trying to type things out here, and yeah, the cold has got to my fingers. But they're also wet as well, so kind of sticky when I'm typing. Hi, Janget40. Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, my feet have got cold now. My feet are cold. It's walking in all that snow. It's quite slippy as well. So just got to be careful when you're walking in the snow. I think that's Eden Eden Valley Adventures. I think he's got his. Have you got your heated gloves on, Rano? I think he's got heated gloves, guys. He's done reviews on his channel, so take a look at the reviews. Yeah, I could have done with the heated gloves right now just to warm these hands up, because I went out and I didn't have gloves on. I did not have gloves on. Oh, way I Mancho, you've got snow. Woohoo! Hello, copyright claim channel. Hi. That's a good name for a channel. Yeah, good to see you here. Yeah, we've just changed the camera view. The camera's actually looking, it's kind of southeast, still slightly to the east on the left side, but we're looking southish, looking south. But is the snow? Let me see with my own eyes if I can see snow. Okay, the snowfall has stopped at the moment. The weather station we saw earlier on, it's still showing it's snowing, but it isn't. Temperature in this room, because we have the camera is outside. To power it, I've taken the Ethernet cable, or the USB cable, I should say, USB cable over to the camera on an it's an extension cable. Sorry, folks, it's an extension cable going through the window. So the window's open. It's very cold in this room now. It's 9 degrees C in this room. Air pressure is still at 795, so it's quite low. Yeah, that's 795 millibar pressure HPA. I can't remember what that stands for, but MBs, millibars. Yeah, and I've got there's a little face showing on the weather station saying wet. It certainly is. Copyright. I get it. Yeah. Please be careful there, because some figures I can give you from our own subscriber base. I can see that it's actually 58% of people have stopped uploading in the last 12 months. They've given up, apparently, it seems. And music channels, yeah, oh dear, I hate to tell you this, 98% of our music channels we were following have been taken down. I don't know if it's YouTube that's taken them down, or the people themselves have just quit because of copyright claims, because you get the copyright strikes. I've had the copyright strikes. I've still got one active. When you follow it through, it's saying, you require training, please click here. No thank you. Okay, I believe in free speech. I've still got to be careful, because I had a backup channel on YouTube. I've deleted it in protest of YouTube. And if you look in my in the community tab on Freshwater Diver 1 with the plus, if you look at the community tab, I've highlighted something which YouTube, yeah, they are running to double standards. We say one thing wrong, down goes our channels. But they can put up adverts which are fraudulent and illegal. They can put up those adverts, and seemingly, I mean, to do with these heaters. But go to the community tab if you wish. Just go to the community tab, have a read of what I've said there. I've put in 3 complaints in the last 3 days to YouTube about these adverts. Will they remove them? I don't know, but they are conning people into buying these units. So I don't think that's good business. I've already stated to YouTube in one of my other complaints that the drop in people uploading, especially in the last 6 months, must be bad for your business, YouTube. So would you like to take a look at what you're actually doing here, stopping people and pulling down their channels? Okay, I'm actually signed up to Rumble now, so I'm on Rumble. I'm exploring that. Yeah, quite a tough lot over there. They will say what they want to say, and of course it's down to the individual to figure out whether what they're saying is true or not. And it's, you can go online, search out the truth there. Having said that, I've recorded, because I've got a screen recorder, so I can video record what doctors and scientists and anyone else, whatever they're saying, I've been recording them. Some of the stuff even I thought was, yeah, I don't really believe that. Turned out to be true as time passed on. As time went by, it turned out what they were saying, what those doctors were saying, was true. But Google and YouTube, etc., have removed those videos. So I'm very suspicious about Google. Google and YouTube are owned by a company, the big company called Alphabet, and they own a lot of companies out there on the internet. So they can doctor the truth, remove the truth basically. But hi Indonesia 2424, good to see you, man. What's the weather doing in Indonesia? You'll be getting dark over there now, is it? Sun has set, has it, in Indonesia? Our friends in Malaysia have just been saying this, nice sunset tonight. Well, I'm saying tonight, here it's just dinner time. what is it, 12.28, guys? But yeah, anyone from the UK, if you get a chance to go over to Indonesia or Malaysia, anywhere over there, Cambodia, Vietnam, yeah, fantastic place. They're all fantastic countries. Oh, it's still rainy season. Ooh. Yeah, I know because of the rain, you can't actually grow cocoa. Cocoa doesn't grow very well in Indonesia and Thailand. Are there any places in Indonesia where they can grow cocoa, or is it just right across the country? Now then, what temperature is it in Indonesia? You'll probably hear my keyboard going here. Well, my fingers are taking time to warm up, I'll tell you. Ah, Django, yeah, we've been having internet problems here as well. I mean, supposedly we've got super fast broadband, which is what we pay extra for, but it's slowing down. And yeah, I've been nearby Indonesia 24/24. I've been close by. Yeah, this time last year we were in Thailand. Loved it over there. Yeah, but I was mentioning before, the air flights, the prices have shot up from last year. We've got this carbon tax which has come in, and I think it's running about 8%. Our gas, our energy costs over here, the gas has just gone up another 20%, another 20% this year. From the first very nice New Year present from the gas companies in the UK, where they put up the gas prices, at least the company I'm with, which is one of the biggest and supposedly one of the least expensive, has put the price up by 20%, and they announced it just during Christmas period, end of December. They announced on the 1st of January 2024 prices will be rising, and it works out it's 20% rise for the gas alone. And of course, most of us here in the UK have gas heating, so not good. I mean, prices have already shot up and up and up the last 2 years. In the UK, the interesting thing about gas, folks, if anyone's go online, type in live gas prices, get the 5-year chart for gas prices. The gas companies are all telling us in the UK, oh, but the wholesale price of gas has gone up and up and up. Take a look at that 5-year chart, guys. Take a look at the 1-year chart. You'll be shocked at what you see, because they're telling us prices are going up and up. The wholesale price is going up and up, so they have to put their prices up. Take a look at that chart. Yeah, we're hoping to get over there sometime. Probably we're looking at a double stay, actually, Cambodia or Vietnam and Indonesia. So yeah, that would be great to do that. But the problem, of course, is all the price rises. We're being robbed left, right and centre. Fuel prices for the cars, because of this Red Sea carry-on, and of course the carry-on in Ukraine and Russia. I really think this is all just an excuse to shoot the price up. Okay, because we're not talking, in the past it was 2 or 3%. Now it's like 20, 30, 40%. I can go back 3 years. I can remember the gas and electric. This is for businesses. Domestic properties were not touched, but for businesses, their gas and electric prices were increased 148% 3 years ago. So, and it kept on going up after that in 30 and 40%, jumps. We're seeing now this is happening with household properties, domestic properties. We're getting large increases over the last, we've had large increases over the last couple of years. So it's hitting everyone's pocket, of course. Even the money, if you had any money in a building society making interest, it was tax-free. You had £2,000 you were allowed to make tax-free. They've reduced that now. It's been coming down year by year. It's now, I think it must be at I haven't even looked at this lately. It must be £500 tax-free, but then you have to pay tax anything over that. If you're lucky to get that, if you're lucky to have that money in the building society and making that interest, anything over £500 gets taxed now. UK is one of the highest taxed countries in the world, and yeah, say no more. It's supposed to be the 4th or 5th wealthiest. If you want to see how well your country is doing debt-wise, there are websites out there that tell you the ratio of debt to wealth in the country, and there's various different what's the word for it? There's various different ways to work this out, but take a look at any of them. And the only countries, because we're told China and Russia, they're in terrible financial, states. If you look at that, hi Cumbria board, good to see you, thank you. Raining on the west coast of Cumbria. So what are we doing? Yeah, the snow has stopped here, but there's no rain. But the snow's laid. It's staying. It's not melting. But over on the west coast, which is about 30 or 40 miles away from where we are, it's raining. Wow. Yeah, I've just started a coastal tour down that way, Cumbrian Bob. And I can remember there was one, I've actually got, it's going to be about 26 to 30 films on that coastal route down these tiny country lanes, English country lanes of Cumbria, or they want to call it Cumberland. It's still Cumbria to me. This country's got no money, but they've spent, just this county has spent millions changing it to Cumberland. And yet there's British people out on the streets. You see them in the shop fronts, with the sleeping bags and stuff and cardboard over them, even in Carlisle. Lying out in the streets. And a certain other group of people came over from other countries, get nice 4 or 5 star hotels and free meals a day. And these guys have got nothing. Yeah, that's another sore point there. But anyway, Cumbria, the Cumbria coastal tour. I was at St Bede's, I think it was St Bede's, filming last year during the summer, and it was red hot, scorching, and I phoned home, and they were telling me it's absolute torrential rain back home, and that was like about 40 miles away. It was torrential rain back home here in Carlisle, but down on the west coast there of Cumbria, red hot sunny weather. Crazy how it can change from one small area to another in just a few miles. Crazy. Yeah, bring me back to the time when I can remember driving along. It was nice and dry, and then just like a sharp line across the road, and it was wet and rain from there on in. you'd think there wouldn't be such a pronounced sharp line of dry and then suddenly wet. You'd think it'd be, you know, splattered out over maybe 100 foot or something at least. Yeah, Indonesia 24/24. Yeah, your accommodation and meals, yeah, we know, mega cheap. I mean, for anyone in the UK, you go to Indonesia or Thailand, Malaysia, you can get a Chinese takeaway meal for like £1. A nice big pint of freezing drink, £1. Here in the UK, you're talking about £8 or £9 for a meal. Fish and chips was £2.20, guys, over there. £2.20 for a fish and chips. And you know how much it costs here? £14, maybe £12 if you're lucky, but £14, £15 for a fish and chips in the UK. If you're down south, London, oh my lord, down south, yeah, in London area, you're talking about £30 for a fish and chips. You can't afford the chips, never mind the fish down there. Crazy. Yeah, it's the cost of the flights that have shot up. They've almost doubled in price to get over there. Indonesia 24/24 and Malaysia and Janggut, to get over to your countries, it's become very expensive, and it's because of partly because of a carbon tax. And I think a lot of it's down to they're trying to stop us using fossil fuels. Now the jet aircraft, that's another issue. If you go online, they'll tell you that a jet aircraft condensation trail will last up to half an hour. Some sites will tell you 2 hours. So all I'm going to say to you is, take a look when we get a clear sky. Take a look at that jet trail. Start filming it and watch how long it lasts. And watch what happens to it. Because a lot of people think they're looking at clouds in the sky, when in fact they're actually jet trails that have ballooned out and have covered the sky for heaven knows how many miles we're talking about there. But we're over the flight path. So we've got a jet flight path above us. So we get dozens of aircraft going across every day. I'm saying dozens, that's being conservative. But I've got some fascinating pictures of these jet trails. That's another, jet fuel, I'm a bit of a lobbyist. Jet fuel is comprised of 2,200 chemicals. Doing all kinds of things to lubricate the engine, to keep the engine defrosted, but it makes you wonder what is that coming out the back end of them aircraft. Yeah, we are, man. Joe, I know Rani's doing a live stream as well for anyone interested. Adventures with Eden Valley. He's doing a live stream as well on the weather conditions down his neck of Cumbria. I meant to go to that, and I've forgotten to. I forgot to go to that. Sorry, Rano. He's probably talking to everybody there. I'm just going to see if I can find him. I'll see what. Yeah, there we go. It's latest from Exploring with Eden Valley Adventures. Live snow calm, northwest England, Penrith, Cumbria. So yeah, he's covered in snow as well. Oops, knock that sound off. Yeah, so yeah, it seems most of Cumbria, I think, is snowing. We've got snow in most of Cumbria, apart from the west coast. So Cumbria Bod was telling us it's raining down there, so that might come this way. I'm not sure. Hi Melina, sorry I have missed you there. Sorry Melina, good to see you, love. Yeah, Melina Vlog, yeah, she's always got a very good, interesting channel there, chatting about various matters in her country. And what's the weather like, Melina? What is your weather like? So West Yorkshire's got snow now as well. Oh, right. We're going to be going over there middle of this year to the Heartbeat country. We've been before, but we're going to go back. So last time I went there, I'd done some sea fishing, but a storm kicked in and we got locked on the main pier. We got locked on the main pier. Oh dear, that was a job. We got soaked that day. Well, thanks very much for coming over. This is our first live stream, by the way, folks. It's the first time we've done a live stream on YouTube. I had been testing it out just to make sure it would work, but that didn't go live. Actually, it didn't actually go live. So I'm pleased this has worked. Yeah, my fingers are very cold. I've been outside and moving the camera around, and yeah, in this room, I'll just say to everybody, Melina, I've got the camera outside. There's an extension USB cable going through the window, because with the window being open, this room's freezing. In fact, the temperature's come up. I think last time it was 8 point something centigrade. It's now 11 centigrade in the room. Yeah, it's coming up to 1 p.m. I'll have to break off shortly. I've got a friend who's had a collapsed lung happened the other day, and he lives out in the sticks, and was at the local hospital where he lives, but he's had to be moved up to Carlisle because it's become a bit more serious. So I'm going to go. It's my wife's one of my wife's cousins. So we're going in there after dinner. So I've just got to get my dinner, and then I'll be going off to see how he's doing. But yeah, not good. Now, he's one, like ourselves, did not take the vaccine, so I know it's nothing to do with the vaccine. We've been on, as I've mentioned to many people, we're on vitamin D3, 5,000 units. All right, too good to go. Yeah, I saw that. That was brilliant. Yeah, I think your price, Melina, I think your prices down there are more expensive than it is up here. Because I watched it twice actually. I was stopping when I saw the actual price of those baguettes, the garlic baguettes. Yeah, we're about 20 pence. I think we're 99 pence here, whereas yours were £1.20, if I remember right. So I think we're a little bit more expensive, a little bit less expensive here in the north of England. Also, fuel is a lot less expensive here in the north of England. Until you go into the Lake District, you'll pay 10 to 20 pence per litre more for your fuel. Yeah, I think it's about 10 pence more for fuel in the Lake District. 10 pence a litre more in the Lake District for your fuel. But it's been coming down, but you know, fuel is part of the statistics for the percentage of inflation percentage, and it's a deliberate ploy by the government to drop the fuel prices, make it look like inflation is better than what it actually is. So yeah, I can see that. If you look at the gas, I was mentioning before, if you look at the gas price chart, just, I won't say which internet companies, just search for gas price charts or gas price history. You'll get the charts. Look at the 5-year. You'll be shocked because the companies in the UK are saying the prices have gone up, so they're having to increase their prices. Take a look at where that chart's going. Yeah, our gas and electric should be going down, big time going down. So I think this is, still paying off the lockdown, the cost of the lockdown. I think the government's got a massive debt. Well, we can see on the debt charts for the UK and elsewhere. If you put in world debt charts, you can see where your country stands. And I was saying earlier on, we've been told here in the UK that Russia's in terrible financial trouble, China's in terrible financial trouble. Well, going by their debt, they virtually have no debt. The former Soviet countries, when they came over to the West, they virtually had no debt. You take a look at their debt levels now. In fact, any Western country, it's absolutely appalling. So, those people running this country, it's not just now, it's it goes back a bit, this. But, it doesn't matter who. I'm getting to the edge now where I can see it doesn't matter who goes in. You may as well paint them with the same brush and you're going to get the same outcome. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but it's not. I mean, we've got wars, as in military wars, physical wars, but there's also a major political war going on between the nations. So, yeah. But it's one of those things we can't really say too much, otherwise they'll take down this channel. Have a strike. Hi, Bribumbi. I don't know how to pronounce. Pribumi Bandung, something like that. Sorry, I'll have got it wrong. Sorry. Yeah, I struggled in Thailand with the language there. It took me, there for quite a few weeks. It took me about 2 weeks before I got to grips with just the basics. I'm trying to think of it now, but I can't remember. The memory's going, guys. Yeah. It must be the aluminum in the toothpaste or something. Yeah, because that's another thing that affects memory is aluminium or aluminum. If you're in America, that's another thing that goes for the memory. It's in tea as well, mine. So any tea drinkers, just sort of take it easy. Kath, my wife, she's big into tea, but so far she's okay. I think I'm losing more memory than what she is, but especially car keys and house keys, I'm always losing them. How are you? Hi Moji, great to see you. What's the weather like down south there? Yeah, how's Poland? How's everyone in Poland? Yeah, I know from first-hand experience, yeah, Polish workers are brilliant. Yeah, they're very professional, very good. They know their stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the Italians are very good with wood. If they polish a door or whatever, wow, it is such a gleaming shine they achieve on those doors. They are terrific on carpentry. The Italians for carpentry. Polish people, when it comes to buildings, doing any building work, superb. Yeah, work hard. Same for African people, mind as well. African people are very hard working. Yeah, I've been around Africa. Yeah. And I've employed African people as well when we had the shop. Yeah, they're really good. But so that's some plus points for people from Poland. Not just Poland. I mean, yeah, I don't know what it is about British people, the young ones. I mean, when I was employing them, all they wanted to do was twiddle around with their mobile phones during work time, twiddling around with the phones, playing card games of all things. Because I trust everybody. I left them to run the shop certain days when I had to be away somewhere else, and you come back in early and they're here in the back of the shop with a table out playing cards. I mean, you know, you do not take phones into work. You do not take packs of game. You know, you don't take games into work to play games. You're there to do some work and serve people. You know, so yeah. I mean, people from the Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia. I wouldn't have any problem, you know, employing those people. I'm retired now, so yeah, all behind us. Yeah, so it's Pribumi Bandung. Oh, thanks very much anyway. I'm glad I've kind of got it right. I'm sure it isn't dead right, but yeah, oh, it's one of the Thai, yeah, Swadi Cap. And there's a Swadi Cap, Pribumi. So that's like saying thank you or hello in Thai. But I found out it's not that simple. In Thailand, they've actually got 7 different ways of saying hello. So that threw me a bit as well. But it was good fun trying to learn that language. Yeah, if I stay in a place long enough, I actually pick up the language. Now, my mother, she knows 5 different, she did know 5 different languages. She's got memory problems now, bless her. But she knew Italian, French, Spanish, Argentinian, and of course English as well. But because she knew, I think it was mainly Spanish and Argentinian, she could, or maybe Italian's helping as well. She could figure out what other people were saying in other European languages. I got to know Greek because we went to Greece quite a few times and in the islands, and I got to pick up Greece. I've forgotten it all now. Well, stuff like for the numbers, it's like Zeno, Enna. Oh, I can't remember them. Yeah, they've gone. I've got my Greek language disc there, DVD disc for learning Greek as well. I've got the one for learning Italian. So ciao. What other Italian names, words do we know? Spaghetti, pasta. Yeah, we know them. Umbrella. That's Italian, guys. That's an Italian word when you ask for an umbrella. But come sta? Yeah, Moji. Yeah, the Polish language. I picked up some of that with talking to the workers, and I've lost it. I've forgotten. I can't remember. I can't remember the thank you. Yeah, guys. Anyway, I need to get my dinner, and then I need to go see my friend who has a collapsed lung, so in hospital. So I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and for commenting as well. And for anyone that's new there wanting to subscribe, if you wish to subscribe, we always subscribe back. As I've always said, and you'll see it in the upcoming videos on the coastal tour, we've got a lot of interests. I've got a model railway upstairs. I like to watch the trains. Oh, there's so many things. Sea fishing, river fishing. I've still got all my sea rods, and I think I've got some fly fishing rods in the garage there as well. It's been that long since I've gone river fishing, because you've got to buy the license and the rod license. You've got to get the river license to go fishing. You've got to get the rod license to have a rod. So many regulations in the UK. It's crazy. But yeah, and I fly. We have stunt kites. So we fly. Both Kath and myself fly stunt kites. That's another thing we do. And of course, we've got the motorbike. We've got the mountain bikes. Yeah, I won't go up in the mountains on a mountain bike now. I used to do a lot of conservation work, and mountain bikes. We're trying to create these paths. Mountain bikes are tearing them up. Sometimes you get motorbike scrambler bikes going up them and tearing up the paths that we've just put in. I could tell you so much there. But anyway, yeah, we've got a lot of interest, you wouldn't believe. So I've got to get my dinner, guys. Got to go see my friend. Thank you so much for listening in, and hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, see you in a tick, as I've started to say. Okay, thanks very much, guys. Bye for now. Oh, Moji, yeah. This is our garden. Yeah. I'm into growing fruit and vegetables as well. That's another thing. So I've got brambles, we've got big strawberries patched there. The strawberry patch and the brambles are just to the. In fact, on the right hand side of the film, you've got a big thicket of brambles, which I've got trained around a trellis, a fence affair. The tree on the right that's going up, that's the. Now the big tree is a cherry tree, but there's one just before that. That's the cherry tree. It's an Italian cherry tree, actually. Down on the right hand side, where the low bushes are, below there we've got rhubarb growing, celery is growing. What else is there? There's some other veggies growing there, and in that left-hand corner, far away there, we've got the rosemary. I've got three rosemary bushes growing as well. So thanks very much for listening in. Till next time, guys. Bye for now. Thank you.